Alright guys, applying this guide coat to the hood. Obviously it's already primer. You don't do this, and you can't see if you've technically sanded everything, and you can't see pinholes, can't see technically a lot of stuff. See if you know there's some TK Blow special stuff on here. Anyways, it'll actually show rock chips, things like that. You can kind of see where we got. I already put the just filler where all the rock chips are. So we just kind of sand it evenly, and it'll be ready for paint. Alright, you want to check out that? Check it out.
So we're getting ready to install the 3-piece Roush spoiler, and in the box it came with this template from Roush. So Brent read the directions while I was painting the 96 Cobra last night in the booth, and he's got it all laid out, ready to drill the holes that are marked on the sheet. And we're going to paint the spoiler, and we're going to paint the hood for the 96 and the brake calipers over there. So that's what's going on here. So yeah, drill the holes, and it's going to end up like this. So we'll show more of that. We got to sand these. It's going to take me a while to probably set up something in the booth so I can paint, because you can't just paint the top, you got to paint underneath and all angles of that. So I'm going to have to come up with something so I can paint it easy in the booth. Rear bumper, we were going to paint it, but it's got some blemishes, so we're going to prime it now. Fenders were already primed, but they need primed down low where the side skirts met up on the lower fender part. So now we got to prime that. We kind of forgot about that because we usually don't do side skirt delete. But here are the brake calipers for Rick's 96 Cobra. So we're going to be painting them RedFire as well with silver lettering, and then the charcoal front bracket. So these are prep degrees, ready to go, taped up, ready to go. So I'll be sliding this in the booth. And then right now, Brent's prepping the hood. I'm going to untape the car in the paint booth. So Brent's out there prepping. I'm going to untape the Cobra in the paint booth. I heated the booth up. In here it's about probably 85 degrees now. I just think it's better to untape a car whenever the panels are warm and the tape is warm. It comes off easier, and less chance of actually pulling clear coat or base coat off while untaping. When you untape a car, you always want to do it away from the panel. You know, push it in like this instead of like that, because you could pull it off the paint. Brent actually about 3 years ago untaped a car before I got there, and he was pulling it right here, and he pulled a sliver of clear coat like 1.5 inches long. So he learned his lesson on that one, so we ended up having to redo it. So I think it's best to get the booth up to temperature and then untape it. Plus it's just cold. It's been cold in the whole shop because last night it got down to like 25 degrees. So anyway, let's just do a typical Tko time-lapse to untape the car. So you guys enjoy, and we'll be back after we get this thing out of the booth.
Alright guys, we don't need this anymore. Just kidding.
So we drilled all of the, I guess there's 10?
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, 10 of the 5/16 holes with the template. That's pretty nice and laid out for us. Brent taped it down last night. So go ahead and grab the other spoiler. Test fit it. We're going to give you guys a teaser right now.
So what's nice is whenever they ship it to you, they have technically where the stock holes go. So what you do is you can first put the template down before taping it down. What I did was I actually just took bolts and I put them exactly where those holes were, lined them up, I pulled the bolts out, left the template there, and then I put the spoiler on top of it. And then you can technically fully line it up on this middle edge, and it works so much better. So you can see up front, I mean, it just lined up absolutely perfect. So then all I did was got the other templates on the outside, lined those up, dotted lines just like they say in the instructions, taped it down, and then we drilled pilot holes, and then we went and did our 5/16 holes. So, I mean, everything was test fit. It looks awesome. Now we just got to technically take
Yeah, I just wanted to test fit everything before I started painting it, especially because it's kind of cool out. So we wouldn't be able to really handle the spoiler too hard. So right now it's just primered because the edges were rough right out of the box. So everything's looking good. We're going to fit the quarter 2 pieces on the driver and passenger side, and then we'll be set, and then we're going to prep for paint. So let's we'll get the quarters on, and then we'll be back.
It's just got to be pushed down a little bit.
Everything's not bolted down 100% yet, but definitely get the idea. And I actually do like this Roush spoiler. It's pretty nice. We do like the Celine rear too, where it swoops out and deletes one of the 3 of the tail lights. So yeah, so I think we're ready to rip the template off, and then we're going to prep them and get them ready for paint, right Brent? And we're going to paint the hood for the 96 right now. We're going to prime the rear bumper, the fenders, and then we're going to paint the brake calipers. So we got a lot of RedFire going in the booth right now. So we wanted to wait to pull the car out because we were sanding everything. So now it's time to pull the car out and then start putting some stuff in the booth. So we got to shuffle some stuff around, and we'll be back in the booth when everything's prepped and ready to go. All right, guys, in the paint booth, and I'm getting ready to paint Rick's front and rear calipers, RedFire for the 96 Vert that we painted last night. I got the hood in here. The underside's already painted, as you guys saw in the other videos. So I got everything wiped down and ready to spray. So I'm gonna lay my first base coat down, and then we'll be back. Here are the nostril or hood scoops. So I can't forget those. So everything's going good, and we'll check back in after I get some base down on these guys. Brent.
Oh.
Alright, well, I forgot to show you guys in between base coats. We just had a lot going on tonight. So anyways, I just got done clear coating probably 15 minutes ago. Looking hot. G2 RedFire. Got the hood snorkels right here. Looking good. I went ahead and went with the YN silver. Just like your basic 2000 V6 GT color, and then I clear coated over top of it. Here's the rear brackets. So we're going to assemble these in the next couple days, and then we'll be set. So done for tonight. It's really cold out. We got everything pulled in. Alright, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll take the brakes out, hood out, untape everything, and then we'll paint the front rear bumpers and the fenders, and then this car will be ready to assemble. So we'll be back.